I want some chicken. What do you do in real life when you want some chicken? You cook 'em in lava! So, what I have for you today is 2 cooked chicken farm designs that are very useful, especially in survival Minecraft, which you can use to create, or let's create more, let's call it make and destroy. Make and destroy. Where you can make and destroy your very own chicken, and the output will come out in this chest. Please note that none of this video reflects anything that you should do in real life. You should not factory farm chickens in real life. I do not support that. Yeah? You okay with that? And I don't think you should support that either. So, okay. So let's get into it with that out of the way. So yeah, let's show you these cool cooked chicken farm designs. Let's go. So I'll start with the first design. I'll explain how it works, then show you how you can build it. So we have at the top, we have 4 hoppers, trapdoors on top with some arm blocks. So this is the containment that will be actually getting the chickens. If you're playing in survival, you want to remove those top blocks and then maybe, like, I don't know, do whatever you want, place blocks around the outside, or maybe do something like this so that when they go in they won't be able to get out again. So you can do that, and then since I'm in creative I can just spawn some chickens in. But if you're in survival you want to make like a staircase up, and then you'll have your chickens here and you can just shift and then just push them in. You can use seeds to actually get them up here, and then you can just push them in like that. After that you can place those any blocks over the top, so destroying that one and then placing it, destroying, placing, destroying and placing, and then breaking that one as well, getting rid of those blocks. So then you would have more than one chicken inside here. But what you can do with this design, actually I forgot to remove that block, is you can open that trapdoor and then breed those chickens in there, and because it's actually locked inside the trapdoor. Oh. Okay, forget what I said. Turns out that method of doing that didn't actually work. So if you're in survival, you would actually want to have blocks up around here and blocks up there, and then boom, 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 boom. So you'd want to have a sort of setup like this with the chickens down there, and then when you open up these trapdoors you can then breed the chickens. They'll create more chickens, what will grow up and lay those eggs which go into our chicken farm. Once you're done, you can just close it all up, and there you go. So yeah, after that, the chickens lay eggs, go through these hoppers, just go through this into the dispenser. When there's comparative detect stuff coming from the dispenser, so this is called an auto dropper. It's quite a useful contraption that you can have in all sorts of different things. In this case, we're using it to spit out the eggs into the chamber. So we have the comparator, the redstone, which powers the dispenser. So it's on subtract mode, which means that when the redstone gets activated here, which activates the repeater, it goes back into the side, and so subtracts the signal strength from the back, from like by the side, which will reduce it to 0. But then now this is 0, that signal will come back up again, and so it creates that redstone clock until there's no more items inside this dispenser, thus shooting out all of the eggs. And I'll just show that for you. Normally this would be eggs, so I'll just speed it up. So if we see, all of the items are being shot out into the lava to be burnt, but if they were eggs they would be shot out, and then baby chickens would be dispensed into here. So once the baby chickens are here, they would actually, when they grow up, they would grow into the lava and then die. Polite way of saying it, they would die, and then drop that cooked chicken into the hopper, which then goes into the chest. You can actually lower this design by 1 block. I've just done this when it's floating because it's Minecraft. You can make it float, so why not? Even though it doesn't look good, this is my redstone test world, so I can just This is more the functionality of it, the bare bones, so you can actually see what blocks you need and what blocks you don't. So moving on to the second design, we use the same technique of opening those trapdoors and then closing them to breed them, and then open them before you have the chickens, lead them in, and then close them up. So that's how you do that, same setup, but this one is one block lower. That's one of the benefits of this design. It's one block lower than the other design, as you can see there's that one block of difference, because this uses a different kind of clock circuit to activate that dispenser. So basically, what? Comparator, it's gone. The chicken nabbed my comparator. Don't you think I'm doing that again? So yes, we have the dispenser, comparator, which goes into the piston, which makes it go forward, creating that really quick redstone clock with the observers, which activates the redstone, goes all the way around back, repeater back into the block, which then powers the dispenser, creating that really quick redstone clock. This is actually quicker than the other redstone clock, so you could do that if you have a lot of chickens there. This would be more efficient because it could spit them out quickly, but you need really a lot of chickens for this dispenser to be actually at its peak. So yeah, as you can see, that's a stack of items all spat out in that really short amount of time. So the only disadvantage of the design, it is 2 blocks longer, but that might be a sacrifice that you want to take in your chicken farm design. But it's all a matter of personal preference when it gets down to it between these 2 designs. So now I'll show you how to build these designs. So onto the building of the second design. You will need 10 different types of material. You will want 4 or 3 pieces of glass, at least 8 oak trapdoors, more if you're extending it backwards. You want 1 comparator, 1 output chest, 1 slab for there, and then a decent amount of any sort of building block which you will use. 1 redstone repeater. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong design. 1 redstone repeater, 1 dispenser, and then 3 pieces of redstone dust for your auto dropper over here. So let's start building. You want to start with the output chest, wherever you actually want to build it. Oh, I've forgotten my hoppers. I have forgotten my hoppers. Give me a sec. Man can't be forgetting his hoppers, can he? Okay, let's just get the hoppers. Okay, so we have 1 here, and then place our slab on top. Don't need that anymore. So now we can place 1 glass on top, and then another, and then 1 here, and so these can be any building blocks, remember, and then another building block. Now you want to place 2 up here, so you can place the dispenser facing this way, break the one on top, place your comparator facing this way. Make sure to right click it to turn subtract mode on with that redstone torch. Shift, place a block there, place a block down here with redstone dust on this one, as well as some block here with redstone dust on this one. There we go. With a block up here to stop them interacting with each other, and then a block up so we can get another block here. Place a block down here. Redstone repeater, smack another block here with the redstone dust going back in to create our clock circuit. Next, we want to leave these blocks open for a bit until we place the lava in at the end. So we want to place 1 hopper here, another hopper up, and then place the hoppers back to form the chicken chamber. You can actually extend this if you want, but I've just done 4 hoppers for demonstration, and you can still get that compactness with that design. So then, after you've done that, you might want to pillar up if you're in survival. So shift on the edge, place blocks around here, and then you want to place 1, 2, 3, 4 oak trapdoors, flick them all up, and then you want to place blocks here, break that one, so you can place another glass on top of that block, and then blocks up along here, not forgetting that block on the back. And then you want to repeat this process again, so we put trapdoors on top here. When you can make these open when you're breeding the chickens or taking them in, and close them when they're in there. But before you've got chickens in, you want to place your glass. Oh no, that's not my glass. That's my hopper. That's glass. Iron block. Oh, don't you get me started. Iron block. Iron block. And there we go. That is the chicken catchment chamber. So now you can go and get your chickens and then move them up here. Since I'm creative, I can just. Oh, I see you, Wandering Trader. I see you. Don't think I don't see you. So then chicken. Get the chicken. Chicken. Push the chicken in. So if you're in survival, you'll use seeds to get them up, like maybe build a staircase, and then you can just push them in for the last bit. Don't need that anymore, so you can have as many chickens as you want inside this area. So once you've done that, you want to close all of that really quickly, and there you go. That's actually all the functionality of our chicken. Stop doing that. Get away. There we go. All the functionality of. Oh, you're back again, aren't you? All the functionality of our chicken farm. Now you want to hop in and get your lava bucket, which you will then. You might want to place a block up here so you can place the blocks as soon after you place that lava bucket. So you want to place the lava bucket, place the blocks up quickly before it spreads. If you're in survival, you might also want to like go a block back or something, or maybe even get that like detention. So not getting lava, you want to place blocks around to stop it flowing. If it does flow out, then you want to stop it going anywhere. So you also might place blocks here, so you could place the lava block and then another block down there. Okay, so that is all of our first design. Now that we've finished, we can break these blocks underneath, used for construction purposes, and there we go. That is the second. Oh, okay, I've had enough with you. You're my fury, Wandering Trader. Now we have done that. Ignore that. I get a bit twitchy when I see a Wandering Trader. You see? Oh, let me out. It's fine. Don't worry. So now we have done our first chicken farm. Usually you would have a lot more chickens in here. So remembering that when you want to breed it, you want to flick all these trapdoors up, breed them or whatever, and then close them all back up again. Okay, so that's the first design done. Now to build the second design. Okay, for the second design, you will need a bit more resources. So for this one, we will need one redstone repeater, one lava bucket, some more glass, 6 hoppers, 2 observers, 6 pieces of redstone iron, 5 or 6. Let's go 5 or 6. 1 output chest, 1 redstone comparator, 1 slab, any slab, and then chuck some blocks in, any block which doesn't do something when activated by redstone. That could be a disaster. You need 1 dispenser and 1 sticky piston. So let's start building it. So you start off, output chest on the ground, still same as the last one. Hopper, and then with the slab. Now you will need to whip out your glass. Place 1, place 2, and then building blocks around the edge. So far, same as the last one. And then you place the blocks up again to get that dispenser facing this way, and then break that one, place the comparator. This time, this is where it begins to get a little different. Sticky piston, and then place 1, or just place any blocks back actually. Place any blocks, and then you can break that one, place an observer facing this way, and then break that one, place an observer facing this way. So now you can break those blocks. And then keep that one, and then place blocks down here with redstone on both of these, and then continue the blocks back until they get to this area. So you want to place redstone on all of these until they get to here, which is what you want to switch again to your redstone repeater, which goes into the block here. So this is creating the clock circuit. And now we are moving on to the chicken catchment chamber, which is actually exactly the same as the others, but I'll do it anyway. So except actually you won't need that extra hopper. So that's another benefit of this design, that you only need 2 blocks in height for the actual catchment system. So we place our hoppers 1, 2, 3 back. Actually no, in this one we could go crazy and then add another extra 2, because we have space for that, because we're rich, we're epic. Another benefit of this design. So then we have the blocks around the back here. We've just made some more work for ourselves. Now we've placed more hoppers. We want to whip out the old trapdoor because I've forgotten to put it in my inventory, so you're just ignoring the fact that I just got it out of the creative inventory. So we'll place our trapdoors. Oops, make sure you're shifting. Trapdoors all the way along here. And then our blocks up. So 1 there, and then block here, block there, break the block, and the glass on top with blocks here again. So continue all of these up 2 blocks, and then that one also up 2 blocks. Now we can finally place in our trapdoors, going across rather slowly, open them up, and now we can put our chickens in. So we've got our chickens on top, and now it's hey. Okay, forget about him. Got our chickens on top. We will push. So he's a reluctant one. Okay, maybe he knows it's his impending forever enslavement into factory farms. So now we are gonna close up our trapdoors. There we go. 1 chicken trapped inside. Mission success. Now we can throw away our spawn chicken egg, and here we go. That is all of the second chicken farm design, except for the lava. So we want to whip out our old lava. Remember, if you're playing in survival, you want to watch out to make sure it doesn't get you. So place the lava, place block, and then run around to the other side. I should have done that better. There we go. Break that block, and here we go. That is the chicken farm now all done. This should start producing lovely, tasty cooked chicken. If you want to see your chickens in captivity a bit better, you want to place this with a glass box, so then you can see. Oh, hello down there at the end. How are you doing? How you feeling in captivity? He's trying to escape. Escape is futile. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was how to build a chicken farm. We still see our little captive trying to get out there. So that was our little 2 chicken farms. Choose which one you want to build. See if you've made a decision on which one's better. Put the advantages and the disadvantages in the comments below if you think you've found a better one, but I'll leave that to you. But for now, thanks for watching, and see ya!